Today we're going to talk all about Ho'opili, which is one of my favorite neighborhoods here on the island because a lot is changing and it's changing super fast. So we're going to get into all the developments that they're now selling. There's more than 3, and the brand new hotel that's opening in May. So you can know all the deets, how to get the discounts, what is there available, and then just really get excited for the future of this neighborhood. So let's dive into the video. So if this is your first time watching one of my videos, my name's Marina Tolentino, and I'm a realtor here on the island of Oahu. I've lived here since 2016, moved in with my husband's family, but long story short, been in real estate for the last 6 years. So I've been able to help over 100 families either buy a home or sell a home here in the island. And I really just want to encourage you guys that if you are new and you're exploring real estate here, that there is so much information. This is just one little tiny blip you're gonna get. So go through the rest of my channel. I want you to subscribe and like and go through all the playlists that I have about different neighborhoods, about the real estate market, about the loan process, about the selling process. There is so much on here that I want you to dive into and absorb, and then we can have that consultation call and really get you from point A to point B. So let's dive into Ho'opili and all that it has to offer right now. So if this is, again, first time watching this and you don't know anything about Ho'opili and you're just learning where is even Ewa Beach, and yes, it's pronounced Ewa with a V, not Ewa with a W, it's gonna be on the west side of Oahu. So we've got this nice little planned out neighborhood that has a total of 12,000 homes coming to the area, and they've only built about 3,000 up to this point. So they're still very much in the beginning phases. We also know that there's multiple elementary schools coming, a new high school coming. We already have a number of small businesses that have started to pop up in the development. We have our awesome community pool and community center. I think at this point we have over 6 parks, and there's different playgrounds popping up all over. And now we have our first ever hotel coming to the area. So it just really goes to show you that they are not slowing down anytime fast. And the longer we get into this neighborhood maturing and growing, the more diverse it's become. So it's been really exciting to watch it grow over the last, honestly, just 5 to 6 years. It's been so fast, but this project is still continuing for the next 10 years, most likely. So let's get into what exactly they're offering right now. The biggest one that's brand new as of 2 weeks ago is Nanahea. And we finally get to see single family homes back on the market for new construction. It's been about a year since they've had single families. We've been doing condos and townhouses for the last long little bit. Actually, I can't say single families because āina is technically a detached home, but these are the big ones. We're really ranging from those 3 all the way up to 5 bedrooms now and going up to 2,200 square feet. So hallelujah, we finally have some bigger lots and some bigger homes. But what can you need to know about these? Again, these all come with 2-car attached garages, and then you're probably gonna have some parking on the driveway as well. So up to 4-car, plus some street parking might be available. And there's a total of 6 floor plans altogether. There's also gonna be some customization options with these that you don't get with a townhome or a condo. So finally, you can have upgrades for blinds, for window coverings. You can ask them to install your ceiling fans and light fixtures, things that weren't available to you before. And there's also going to be some add-ons on back lanai areas and covered porches kind of thing. That is an additional add-on, and those prices can be quoted when you ask for them at the sales office. The other big thing here is this is actually a CPR single family home neighborhood. So in places like Mamaka and even āina, right, they're technically detached homes, but you have a small association fee for just your city block. So what does that cover? That includes your shared mailbox area, your shared trash area. Okay, so you're not having a single mailbox per house. It's gonna be like the big mailbox center and everybody comes to that one spot to get their mail. So that's kind of what it includes. Then you also have shared guest stall parking. So all throughout the neighborhood map, you'll see there's occasional guest stalls that everybody can share within each other. Now that I'm saying that, I don't think there's gonna be room for street parking. So it's gonna be your driveway and your garage, and then the guest stalls is what you're gonna defer to for those extra parkings. So that HOA fee for just Nanahea is gonna be about $60 a month up to $103 a month. And then you're gonna add on that greater Ho'opili community fee of about $87 a month. So round that up, we're roughly still talking less than $200 a month. Still really decent, but of course this is a detached single family home. So just recognize that's getting you consistency, that's getting some small community rules so everybody stays clean and orderly and we don't have any wild neighbors going off on the sides, okay? So we just had our first release this last month. It was a total of only 4 homes, so a really small number of releases. To show you the point that there is high demand right now, people were actually sleeping out in front of the office for this first release, and they had to wait an extra day to get access to these homes because the sales department had a closed office meeting that day. And so they actually waited 2 days in line to get these 4 homes sold out instantly. And so really with these prices, very much market affordable, to be honest. So the first ones that they released, just for context, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath started at $925,000, which again, you can't even get that right now on like a 20-year-old single family home in Ewa Beach. $925,000, brand new construction. It's 1,092 square feet. And these are gonna be move-in ready in August. So as of today, I just went by yesterday, they're only at studs on one house. The rest are literally concrete slabs. And these are gonna be move-in ready come August. So that's only 3 months away. They are cramming these things out, and you can start to see the roads that are gonna be paved right now. And location-wise, Nanahea is literally right behind Kaikoi and adjacent to āina. So when you first drive into the main portion of Ho'opili, you're gonna keep going straight and you're gonna see that black fence. That's it. It's literally behind Nahele, Kaikoi, and āina, that whole area right there. And so super convenient access to the rail station. You can just walk if you're gonna take that thing. And again, just desirability. It's single family. We haven't had these in over a year. There's pent-up demand. And I would especially say the avatar for this buyer is gonna be people who might have bought a townhome or a condo in Ho'opili and they've owned it for 3 to 5 years. Now we have a chunk of equity. Let's level up and get the single family detached home now, right? Especially if you bought, you know, a townhome that has a 1-car garage for $800,000, and now that thing is worth a little bit more. You got about $100K in equity to roll towards that single family home, lock in these amazing rates that they can offer through DHI Mortgage, and it's a really great trade-in option. Other thing for context, what does the bigger one look like? On here, they did have a 5-bedroom, 3-bath that sold out immediately. It was listed for $1.144, and that's 1,859 square feet. So again, just to see, you know, close to that 2,000 square foot mark is so rare in Hawaii, and you're able to get that for less than 1.2 million. Brand new construction, comes with all your appliances. I mean, they have listed these things at market value to move them quickly. So they are really great deals. So that's a quick overview of Nanahea. We'll make sure that we throw up, you know, all the imagery so you guys can see those 6 different floor plans, but there is so much more coming. So let's get into the next one, which is gonna be Alana. So Alana has been releasing for, I think, almost a year, and we're almost done now. They did just release their final batch. So all of Alana is now open to the public, first come, first serve. And that last building that came out is gonna be facing the new city and county park that's to come in Pohaku Estates. So it's a giant park if we show you on the map. So you're gonna have, you know, open field, potentially, nice mature trees in the future. And we know that whole area is gonna be built out eventually. So just really exciting to know that last building is gonna have some nice greenery behind them. What do you need to know about Alana? I mean, these are the ones that range from 1 bedroom up to 4 bedroom. Those 4 bedrooms being those flex units. So again, lots of diverse floor plans here, great affordability. They all come with at least 2-car parking, whether that's a 1-car garage and a parking pad, or the 1 bedroom with the 2 assigned parking stalls. But these are the larger townhome style releases. So again, big layouts here, good size square feet. They all come with the split AC, with the smart home tech, with the appliances, you name it. These are probably, I'm gonna guess, sell out by August. So this is the very last stretch. And if you really want Alana, you gotta hurry up now. Otherwise, wait a year or 2 for people to start reselling. But very similar to the Kohina that's in the larger community. Same layout-ish, same feel. Then the next one we have is Kapili. So Kapili is the one that's like so many units. I don't even know how many total, but there are so many. And so if I show you on the map, which they'll blow this up for you, this little map that I have here is 1/3 of the development. So there's this side and this side. There's a total of 18 buildings on here, and they've only done 2/3 so far. So we still probably have 6 months left of selling these, but Kapili's the really unique one. That's the one that has this U-shaped layout where we have 1-car garages in the entrance of the building. Price point, again, really affordable, super competitive when clients are comparing new construction at Kapili versus an older resale, especially in that 2 to 3 bedroom range. It just doesn't compare, to be honest. And a lot of these have great yard spaces in the back too, private with 6-foot fences. So if you have those fur babies or you love to barbecue, you can actually do that versus other buildings might just have a lanai. You're not allowed to barbecue on the lanai. So just again, really good desirability, really great competitiveness, and these things are selling fast. And then the last building we're gonna talk about is Uluwehi. So this is also new within the last month. Like I said, they are not slowing down, and it's hard to keep up sometimes because there's so much happening all at once. So Uluwehi, when you drive into the older side of Ho'opili down below, you're gonna come in, then there's those Element Rentals right there on the right. Take that first immediate right and you can't miss it. Already you can see there's 5 buildings going up. It kind of embraces this whole The edge is all the buildings and the parking lots in the middle, but already one building has paint, it's nice and blue, and you get to see what those look like. But these are the newest affordable oriented releases. They're not affordable in the sense that it's income limited, but affordable that they just price them really greatly. It goes from 1 bedroom to 3 bedroom floor plans, again, total of 5 buildings, and pricing is from the 500s up to the mid 600s. So we're not getting super crazy here. I mean, really, this is affordable talk. So if I show you right now what's on here, a 1 bedroom is about $523,000. Great deal, right? It's gonna be 653 square feet. We're looking at a total or a monthly maintenance fee of $256 plus your greater opili of 88. So again, less than $350 for your total maintenance is a really, really good price. This one is also super walkable to that rail station at UH West Oahu. Just walk across the street, it's right there. And then we got the coffee shop right there on the corner too. So you've got all these things plus Sage Creamery plus Teespresso all within a 1 block distance and more to come. So that's the 1 bedroom price. 2 bedrooms on here are about $628, $626, and there's a 3 bed for $677 is the highest that I see. A big chunk of these are move-in ready right now. So literally you could walk into the office, put your name down with one, $5,000 earnest money deposit, and then close within 30 days. The rest of these are move-in ready right now for July. But again, let me tell you, time flies quick. So if you want a specific floor plan on a specific level or a specific side of the building, you're gonna want those ones as they come first release, so you get first dibs. But if you're not so choosy, or if you're kind of on a time crunch, and let's say you're military living in the hotel, get the one that's move-in ready. You can be in within 30 days. So very, very fast. There are different floor plan options when it comes to floor finishes, if you like the cool tone or the warm tone. So recognize that difference too. And that goes along with every development in Ho'opili. It's never just gonna be a one size fits all when it comes to design. So lots of things to go over. And I know already I've just fire hosed you with 4 amazing developments within Ho'opili. We're not done yet because more is coming. So just recognize, again, if I'm not ready to buy right now, keep your ears open because more stuff is coming and coming and coming. And even if you bought something in there, 3 to 4 years ago, it's a great time to consider, have you grown out of this space? Do you need to downsize? You probably have some equity where you can make that move transition pretty smoothly and even pocket some difference there. Let's get into the biggest exciting news, which is the hotel that is opening as of May 19th. So by the time this is out, it'll probably be open in about a week or 2. And it's big, it's 5 stories. So for the West Side, this is Ewa Beach's first hotel ever. So it's like a historic thing that we're opening this hotel in Ewa Beach. Again, right by the rail station, right by Kamakana Ali'i, that mall there. So really how I see this hotel being utilized is, yes, we can use it for staycation for locals if we just want to have, a fun hotel weekend that's more affordable. But more importantly, this is going to be for friends and family who are visiting, who, let's say I have a 1 or 2 bedroom condo and I don't really have a guest room. It's really affordable for my family to stay within the neighborhood and be able to visit me. So for instance, again, I'm thinking, I'm having a baby and my mom's gonna come stay with me. I don't wanna put my mom on the couch, so I can just have her stay at the Hyatt. That's gonna be really close and she can just pop in and over, but she's not really imposing too much on our life and we can send her home every night to the hotel, right? So some really great options here. One of the things that's most unique about this is it's the first time that the hotel has done 2 brands in one house. So we have Hyatt Place, which is the hotel side, and we have Hyatt House, which is the more apartment style rental. And so you can have a kitchenette in there, there's a living room. So I love this concept specifically for people who need temporary lodging that's long term. So if I'm military PCSing in, if I don't want to do Waikiki, now I don't have to. I can come to Ho'opili, have a quick 20-minute commute to Schofield, or if I'm Coast Guard, 10 minutes. It's super easy to get to Barbers Point, and I know I'm gonna get all that reimbursed by the military. My family feels more at home because it has more of a condo layout in there at Hyatt House, and I'm not gonna be crammed into this teeny tiny hotel room with all my suitcases and my junk. So really exciting. What else can I tell you? So for Hyatt, there's a total of 240 rooms. We have a pool on site too and a spa, which I think not a lot of people know from the outside because you can't actually visually see it. But once you pull into that main lobby area, you can see the pool behind the fence. So again, super fun. You don't have to always go to the beach. You're getting the perks of the hotel in full with the spa and the pool. And there's also a bunch of fire pits, conversational areas. They do have a bunch of meeting spaces as well. So I know specifically for myself, AUSA is going to be having their chapter meetings there for moving forward. So we have room to actually come in, have some conference room areas, and they even offer wedding venue space, which I was kind of surprised to see. I wasn't expecting it, but you can have up to 200 something guests guests at a wedding at this hotel, which is pretty cool. Again, it comes with complimentary breakfast. Not a lot of hotels do that these days, so this is one way to get a bang for your buck. You know, going out to breakfast can be easily 70 to 80 bucks for a family of 4, so take advantage of those free breakfasts. And it is pet friendly, which is another big perk and hard to find at some hotels. What are the deals for Hyatt Place and Hyatt House? So if you are, let's see, their opening offer is gonna be 15% flat off the standard rate, and they're offering you a $50 food and beverage credit per stay. So that's pretty cool. They do have, there's a bar I think I saw, and maybe one restaurant within the hotel itself, so you can use that credit for that. You must book by August 2nd of 2026. And then āina are gonna get up to 20% off of food and beverage. And Hyatt Place is doing 25% off your standard rate and 20% off of food and beverage. Obviously, you have to provide your proof of ID with those āina rates. And so if you go on their website, there's definitely gonna be those promotional things you're gonna see as you scroll down. So click on those, copy the discount code, and use it to check out. Now, a rate rise, I was thinking in my head, these are gonna still be 300, 400 bucks. Guess what? They're not. They're actually really affordable, and we're talking 150 up to 250 a night, depending on the size room and what you need. Obviously, Hyatt House with the kitchen is gonna be a little bit more, but it's still way more affordable than what Waikiki can offer, and it's brand new. So everything's shiny, squeaky clean, and we love that about it. To wrap this up, I know this was a lot of new things coming, but if my townies are watching this and you haven't been out to the west side in a while, just recognize, you might not even recognize it because so much is coming so fast. I live on the west side and I'm still shocked every time I drive into opili because construction is moving along so quickly. And if you don't pay attention, before you know it, there's like 3 new things that have opened and you didn't even realize it was going on. So a big sign that West Oahu is evolving more than just, you know, a couple houses. It's a whole new vibe and a feel out there. Next steps. What do you do if you watch this video and you want to know more information? I gotta know that you exist, to be honest. It's great that you've watched this and you've learned some intel, but if you wanna actually take the next step to say, could this work for me and my family? Should I move to this area or should I sell and upgrade to one of the new construction releases? We gotta talk about it. And every family is gonna be different financially and just what your real estate goals are. So I want you to click the link in my bio. It has a link to schedule a call with me, and it's just gonna be a quick 15-minute get to know you. You know, what are your goals? How can I help you? And it's very important that we have that talk before you go to the sales office, because what the sales office can do, unfortunately, is they can say, well, since you didn't bring them in the first time they visited, you don't get to keep any commission, which is really unfortunate because I have a lot of experience helping clients go through the new construction process. We bought 2 of the homes there ourselves personally, and I can tell you, you know, the do's and the don'ts and the shoulda, woulda, couldas. And I would love to just be your guide. It costs you nothing and just really helps give you peace of mind through that real estate experience. So I'd love to hear from you, and I can't wait to see what's coming up next. We'll talk soon. Bye.